Hello, hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm excited to be here. We are not getting any rain right now, so I'm happy. I woke up and there was some rain, and I'm like, oh, come on, can we get a little bit of sunshine? Now, we don't have sunshine yet, but at least it's not raining, so I'm happy about that. I have a super fun show for you guys today. If this is your first time tuning in, hello, my name is Cambria. I'm a licensed cosmetologist, professional makeup artist, and love sharing all beauty and fashion, home decor, but really my wheelhouse is fashion and beauty. So I love sharing that with you guys here on Amazon Live. If you are just tuning in, hello, be sure to say hello in the chat. You'll notice I'll be turning over to the right because I'll be checking in with you guys to make sure that I am saying hello back to you guys. So if you're just tuning in, let me know where you're watching from. Like I mentioned, my name is Cambria. I am a professional makeup artist, licensed cosmetologist, and the content creator behind Beautybykamskouture on all socials. If you are watching over on YouTube, definitely pop in. Come join us over on Amazon Live. If you're new to Amazon Live, it's a great platform. So I'll be showcasing items that I'm using and loving and talking about, and you can shop directly from the carousel. There'll be a carousel of products along the bottom. So at any point you can click in and go check them out and see what you think. You can add them to your cart. When you do click into the products, it does take you away from the video, but you can always just pop right back over. So I see a couple of people are coming in. Hello, thank you so much for tuning in. Happy Friday. Be sure to say hello in the chat. So let's go ahead and get started. This is a gift guide, beauty favorites, things I use on the regular basis. That would be great gifts for her in the beauty space. So let me go ahead and get the first product pulled up for you guys. It actually is on a lightning deal right now. It's 15% off. To those of you just joining, hello, hello, welcome. We are doing gift guide for her today, talking all things beauty. I'll have a fashion one coming up, so just stay tuned for that. But today we are covering all things beauty. The very first one is this mini aroma facial steamer. So I have this guy right here. Thank you so much to Nubular for sending this over for me to try. This is the white and rose gold version. Hi, Marcus. Thank you so much for joining and tuning in. So I have this in the white and rose gold. I love anything rose gold. If you have caught a couple of my live streams, or if we are connected on other socials at Beautybykamskouture, you probably know it's very on brand for me to love rose gold. I love pink. I love rose gold. So this spoke to me as far as the colors go. Like I said, I have the white and rose gold one. Here in the back is the tank. It holds 160 milliliters of water. So you can adjust the amount of water that you put in, but the max that it holds is 160 milliliters of water. And it's super easy to take out and put back in. And then the nozzle in the front here, this is adjustable, 20 degrees up or down. One thing to note though is you definitely wouldn't want to adjust this while it's going because it'll be hot. So I'll get this filled up and turned on so that you guys can actually see the amount of steam that comes off. And then let me show you some of the accessories that come in here as well. Like I said, this is on a lightning deal today. It's typically $43.99 and it's $35.99 today. So it comes with a couple different things. So let me grab the accessories so I can show you guys. I am going to start plugging this in and getting it loaded up before I start talking about the accessories because it takes about 50 seconds for the steam to start. Hello, hello. If you are tuning in over from YouTube, go ahead and come join us over on Amazon Live. I have popped the link over in the chat. You can shop directly from the carousel of products at the bottom. And if you are not following, go ahead and hit that follow button. You'll have a chance to be notified when I go live. You'll also have full access to my Amazon storefront. So one thing to note with this is you want to use purified distilled water in it. You don't want to just use your regular tap because of the minerals. It won't get as much steam coming out. So you want to make sure that you're actually taking full advantage of the steam and use the right water that's coming out of there. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this all the way up to 160 milliliters. We'll get the full tank going. So once you get this on and going, they don't want you touching it just because it has a risk of, oh, see, look at I was doing it the wrong way, a risk of burning or scalding because the unit does get hot and the nozzle gets hot. So once you have it set up, just keep it where you want it and don't move it around. So I just filled this up with 160 milliliters of water in the tank with purified water. Again, don't use tap, and then you just drop the tank in the back. If you guys have any questions throughout the live, feel free to pop them in the chat, say hello. I'm happy to answer any questions, but let's go ahead and get the chat kicked off. Let me know what your favorite season is. I'm very curious. Mine is summer. I love the summer. I love the sunshine, and spring is a close second, but summer is definitely mine. So yeah, let's go ahead and kick off the chat. If you're just tuning in, hello, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Be sure to hit that follow button and say hello in the chat. We are just talking about the new Beeler Mini Aroma Facial Steamer. I'm just getting it hooked up. It's on a lightning deal today. It's 9% claimed, so if you're interested in it, grab it now. It's typically $43.99. Today it's $35.99, so a great deal. I'm getting this plugged in and getting ready to turn it on because I'm going to share the additional accessories that come with this steamer. So let's go ahead and get this plugged in. And the power button is right here in the front. So I'm just getting it turned on right now and then got it plugged in. So let me go over the accessories. So you know that it's on because there is a light. Let me see if I can show you guys. You kind of see that in there. There's a light in there. It's like blue, and that signals that it's on. So I'm going to adjust the nozzle just a smidge right now. Again, don't adjust the nozzle once it's going because it actually is really hot. It gets warm, so obviously you wouldn't want any risk of scalding. So let me show you guys the accessories that come in this thing. It's so neat. If you're wanting to do like a spa day at home, or if you're not able to go to the spa anymore, this is such a great option. So it comes with these little caps. If you wanted to add your aromatherapy oil to it, it allows you to do that. So I don't know if you guys can kind of hear it in the background. They also want you to make sure that you keep it 10 to 12 inches away from your face. We have one long fall season in the Pacific Northwest and then 1 month of summer. So true, that's so accurate. So can you guys see like the steam? It's a good amount of steam coming out of there on the side. Hi, Auntie from Texas. How are you doing? How's the weather in Waco? So these little capsules, you get, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Like I said, if you wanted to pop this in the top, you should do it beforehand because once it's going, it's really warm steam. And that's why they say to keep it like 10 to 12 inches away. So you can do your aromatherapy. You could do like lavender for at night if you wanted to like put your face in the steam for at night. Or you can do like frankincense, which is very spa-like. So you definitely have that option, or you can just use the steam itself. Get in there and let your face really steam. If you're going to do any like extractions, obviously you need to know what you're doing if you do any extractions at home. But yeah, if you do any extractions. So then it comes with the spa tools, extraction tools. There's 9, and it's in this really cute carrying case like this. So easy to put away, put back, and keep things clean because of the material of this. So you would obviously sanitize these every time after using it and just pop it back in your case, and they would stay really nice. So you get 9 different spa tools to use I like the aromatherapy. Yes, I do too. I mean, I have a different diffuser, but I thought that this one was so neat because you get the benefit of it having the facial steam, and then you can put the caps on top and then use your aromatherapy. What's your favorite oil to use? What scent do you like? I really like lavender for like relaxing and at night. That'd be good for nasal congestion. Absolutely, yeah. If you have like nasal congestion or anything like that, you could totally use this to do that. I'm gonna pull it up in just a second so you guys can actually see how much steam is coming out. I know you can just get a peek of it on the side. But yeah, so let me go ahead and show you some of the extraction tools that it comes with. You get 9 different professional extraction tools. Again, I wouldn't recommend doing extractions unless you know what you're doing. You don't want to leave any scarring on the skin. So definitely watch tutorials or reach out to somebody that knows how to do it. But it's so beneficial that these come with that. So look how nice the little tool is. This one is used for like blackheads, cleaning the blackheads or the whiteheads off of your nose. I'm huge on extractions. I get really going with picking my skin. I know my husband and my mom are like, you are not supposed to be picking your skin, which I know as I started the show with letting you guys know I'm a professional makeup artist and a licensed cosmetologist, but I don't know what it is. I just like getting in there. I love Pimple Popper on TLC. I don't know. I'm a weirdo, I guess, in that aspect. So I'll show you another one of these tools that come in here. Like I said, there's 9 of them. It's on a lightning deal. It's typically $43.99. The lightning deal is $35.99. So here's another one of the tools. So really, really nice and precise to get in there. I know congestion in my nose is one of my biggest things, like the blackheads and whiteheads, and it's so satisfying to like run this along and really be able to like get that off. I really like that. Lavender and tea tree oil. Yes, I love lavender. I like tea tree oil too. It has a really nice scent to it. I'm okay with frankincense. It's a very spa-like aroma, but it can get a little bit strong. So those 2 are my favorite. Again, it comes in the carrying case, and then let me pull this over and show you guys how much steam is actually coming out of it. It's really, really nice. So just be careful. I would put this in a place that, so here it is. So that's how much steam's coming out. Just be very careful if you are moving it or handling it once it's going. Obviously, it's like steam coming out. It's warm steam. Don't adjust the nozzle when it's going, but that nozzle adjusts 20 degrees up or down just depending on how you want it. So you get a really nice stream of your steam on there for facial steaming. So that is that. Again, be sure if you guys have any questions at all, just pop them in the chat. I am happy to answer any questions. If you are tuning in over on YouTube, hello, be sure to come over and join us in the chat on Amazon Live. I did go ahead and pop the link there in the chat for you guys to come on over. And if you are just tuning in on Amazon Live, please be sure to hit that follow button. You'll be notified every time that I go live. And then you'll also have full access to my Amazon storefront. That's where I showcase all of my favorites in beauty and fashion and skincare and home and baby. I have a toddler at home, so I share some of that stuff on there too. So let's go ahead and move right along. I am going to go ahead and turn off the facial steamer for now. If you guys have any questions about the facial steamer, just pop it in the chat. $43.99. Right now it's $35.99. So deals, deals, deals. We love that. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the steamer off so I don't accidentally reach over there and scold myself. We wouldn't want that on a live. But yeah, very impressive amount of steam that comes out of there. I really, really like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and move right along to the next product. It is also an at-home spa. Like I said, this is all about gift guide for her in the beauty realm. We got Valentine's Day coming up. It's next Monday, which I cannot believe that it's already next Monday. I'm not sure where the time is going, but I'm super excited about Valentine's Day. I'm gonna do like a really cute like basket for my son. Put him some like little boy, I don't know, truck, like pink truck, or maybe not a pink truck, but a red truck. So I'm really excited. The holidays are so much funner when you have a child. I love holidays before having kids. After, it's just like night and day for how exciting it is to pick things out and share them. And I don't know, it's a lot of fun. Okay, so let's go ahead and go right along to the next product, and it's this face cooling mask. Hello, hello to those of you just joining. Be sure to pop in the chat and say hello. We are talking everything gift guide for her. Valentine's Day is next Monday, which I seriously cannot believe that. And we are moving right along. So this is the PerfCore Cooling Face Mask. Thank you so much to PerfCore for sending this over for me to try. I have been seeing these everywhere. So these have gone viral on all socials that I have seen. And then also, I watch 90 Day Fiancé on TLC. I haven't got caught up, but I do watch it. And they do like this repeat show. And they were wearing these. I was like, oh my gosh, I just got those. And they were wearing them on the show. But these are so great if you get headaches or like nasal congestion or anything like that. It comes with an extra gel pack that you can use hot or cold. So just depending, I would recommend keeping it in the fridge or the freezer for like a short amount of time. I wouldn't keep it on there for very long. I don't know. For me, I just don't like it like super, super cold, like straight out. But I do get migraines. So anything that is like in the shape of a face or even this size is so nice for that. Like I said, you can use it hot or cold, so easily put like on your shoulders. It's a little cool right now. I put it in the fridge before coming on. But yeah, if you got any like pains, aches or pains, something like that, I mean, this is a great small compact size, so you could actually put it in your shirt as well, over the forehead. So a good size for that. And then, like I said, it comes with this. So this is just the extra piece that it comes with, $19.99. And then you get the actual cooling mask. And I know it comes in a few different colors as well. Let me actually take a peek for you guys, because I think there's like a pink. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so there's the blue, there's a green, and then there's a white. And it's normally $31.99, but it is on sale for $19.99, and it is on Prime. So if you have Prime, it would get there in just a couple of days. So let me go ahead and put this on. So when I first got this, I thought you do it this way, and I'm sure you could do it either way, but you actually put it on this way. And the material on this side is incredibly soft. I mean, very, very, very soft. So that's nice. Let me know if you guys can see me. Hopefully the chat isn't, or hopefully the video isn't getting choppy or anything like that. It seems like it might be getting a little choppy on my end. Okay. Let me know in the chat if you guys can still see and hear me. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this on. Like I said, I thought initially that you could do it this way, which I'm sure you can, but it's actually designed to go this way. So I'm gonna put this on for just a few minutes. And it has very long, like adjustable, you guys, this is so funny, but I wanna show you guys what it actually looks like on. So there we go. I just need to adjust it. And you could wear this for, I would say, like 15 to 20 minutes at a time, and it feels so good. So you can see that it's hitting all of the areas. If you get headaches, it's covering my lip there. So there we go. There's adjustment. But I mean, this just feels so good. If you could take a few minutes to just put this on, sit back, and relax, I mean, it feels amazing. I know there's not a lot of times where you get audio and visual are good. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I wasn't sure. It seemed like it was getting like a little bit choppy. So yeah, it just feels so, so good on the skin after. And then these cooling beads, I don't know, this feels like therapy in of itself to me. I'm like, this just feels really, really good. The cooling effect, it can do, you can do hot or cold. And then, like I said, let me peek back in there. It's typically $31.99, but today it's $19.99 and on Prime. So that's really, really nice. Hello, if you are just tuning in, thank you so much for joining. Be sure to hit that follow button. If you are watching over on YouTube, I did provide the link. Come join us over on Amazon Live where you can pop in the chat and say hello. We are just talking everything beauty finds for Valentine's Day. It's next Monday. So some gift guides for her. So let's go ahead and move right along. If you guys have any questions at all, please feel free to pop them in the chat. I'm happy to answer any questions. And then this is the additional little gel pack that it comes with. So really, really nice. I get, like I said, this just feels like good to do this. You know, like a stress reliever, those like fidget things. My mom got my son that for Christmas, and those things are actually really nice and fun to play with. But that is the Perf Core Cooling Mask. I've seen them everywhere for $19.99. There's a few different colors. You get the mask and you get the cooling pack. So definitely something to have on hand. You don't want to like be stuck and not have that on hand if you do get a headache or a neck ache or anything like that. You sleep weird. Like I said, this is such a nice size to just put on your shoulder, on your back to hold. So super convenient. Okay, let's go ahead and move right along. And if you guys have any questions at all, just pop them in the chat. I'm happy to answer. The next one is a fan favorite. It has been around for 60 years. I checked last night because I'm like, I know this thing has been around forever. It is the Olay Beauty Fluid Pink Original. And I did check. Like I said, this has been around for 60 years. $13.36 for two of them. I know it's sold out on Olay, so I would just grab it off of Amazon, and it is Prime. This feels so good on the skin, and it just smells like almost like baby powdery fresh. It smells so good. I'm just going to share the texture with you guys on this. I actually use this 1 to 2 times a day. I say 1 to 2 because in the mornings, at night, I'm great at doing my skincare routine. Comes the morning, it's like, okay, I'm trying to get things done super fast. So if I can get a full like skincare routine done in morning and night, you know it's a good day, because generally it's not that way. So this is very fluid in texture, but so hydrating. So there's the texture of this. It just glides on the skin. I did use it today, so it works beautifully under makeup. I use this on my brides, on bridal parties. I mean, it works on a multitude of skin types and feels so good and hydrating and wears so well underneath makeup. So super cute. I mean, if you're doing like a little gift basket or like a spa at home type gift, put this in there. It is so nice. And like I said, the scent is just like baby fresh. It smells so good. And then it's very fluid, hence the name Beauty Fluid, the original pink hydrator, and a great size. And I think it rinses off really well, so it's easy to come off at night, easy to apply. And the fact that I wear makeup, I don't know, 5 to 6 days a week, something like that. I need something that's actually going to keep my skin hydrated, and this does the job, and it wears really well underneath makeup. So that I love. Hello. I see some new people are tuning in. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Cambria. I'm a professional makeup artist and licensed cosmetologist, and today I am talking everything beauty gift guide for her for Valentine's Day coming up. You can shop the products I'm talking about in the carousel below. You'll see it. You can scroll through and take a look what I'm talking about today. If you do click into the product, it will take you away from the video, but you can come right back over and join us. So be sure to say hello in the chat if you are just tuning in. Also be sure to hit that follow button. You'll be notified every time that I go live. I am just going to refresh my screen, you guys, just because for some reason on my end it's showing that audio and video are going out. So let me go ahead and get that pulled back up. All right, so let's go ahead and move right along to a serum product. I know anti-aging, I mean, really, you should start your anti-aging routine in your 20s. I worked at a skincare company when I was in my 20s and I started my skincare, like really getting serious about skincare then, but you know, the earlier the better, but it's never too late. I mean, if you don't have a good serum, you don't have a good moisturizer, you definitely want to start at some point. Start taking care of your skin. It's important. It feels good too. It feels good to take care of your skin. Okay, so this is the Pacifica Vegan Collagen Complex Serum that I'm sharing with you. So this one here, like I said, is 100% vegan. It's cruelty-free. It's made without parabens or mineral oil or SLSs. So it's really, really nice. It's lightweight. Let me get it opened up for you guys. And it has like a very, like clean scent. So designed for combination skin. It's a 1 fluid ounce jar. Let me see. Yeah, it's just super clean. It just smells very, very clean. And I'll show you guys the texture of this one. Wears beautifully underneath makeup as well. It's got hyaluronic acid in it, so that helps with smoothing and plumping the appearance of skin. So also very fluid. So look how well that absorbs. So when I apply this, if I can do a 2 times a day skincare routine, definitely once. I get this on at least once, and it wears really well under makeup. But look at that dewiness. That's the hyaluronic acid right there. It looks so good on the skin. And then like for under eyes, putting it like a little bit here, you just want to put it everywhere. And with it being vegan, cruelty-free, it's a vegan collagen, which is really, really neat. Has a really nice scent that dissipates. I mean, it's like, it smells clean. Just like, that's the best way I can describe it. I know people have said like, okay, what's the scent like? It's kind of hard to describe. It dissipates super, super fast, but like natural, just a natural scent. And then, so I left this part without it and this part with it. So you guys can see it gives that like dewy glow hydration to the skin, which we all want and need, right? Like, don't we just want to look glowy and dewy and hydrated? For the days that I don't wear makeup, if I'm not doing content creation, if I'm not live with you guys here, I just want my skin to feel good, dewy, and fresh, and just be able to wear it and not feel like, oh, I've got a whole bunch of, imperfections and flaws, which we all have our own, embrace them, but we also want to improve it as well. So this is a great pick, great size container. This is also made of glass, so it's recyclable. So that's what that looks like up front, up close. It's just very, very creamy and hydrating on the skin. And like I said, some of the standout ingredients for me is that hyaluronic acid, which is going to give that dewy, glowy to the skin and wears beautifully under makeup. I'm just taking a look. It looks like if you do a subscribe and save, you do get an additional 25% off, or it's normally $22 and $20 right now. So great, and it's also on Prime, so you can get it pretty quickly. So that's a really good option as well. Let me know if you guys have any questions in the chat. Feel free to pop in, say hello. Also, please hit that follow button. You'll be notified when I go live. You'll have full access to my Amazon storefront. That's where I share all of my beauty and fashion favorites, home, all of that. But this is such a fun platform on Amazon Live. You get to shop directly, interact with each other, and then you can just add things to your cart and chat it up. Okay, so let's go ahead and move right along. We are on a skincare kick right now. Next up is another skincare product, and I just shared this with my mom recently, and she was like, oh, that is really, really nice. So it is Jade Rollers. If you haven't seen these everywhere, these have been everywhere. This is the Sadara Skincare Jade Roller and Gouache Set. Thank you so much to Sadara for sending this over for me to try. Even before trying this one, I have been using like a frosted jade roller. So this one is a jade roller, 100% jade. And then you get the gouache set too. So 2-in-1 for $17.97. and feels amazing. You could get several of these things and do a spa day at home, right? You get your face steamer, do your aromatherapy capsules, throw on your moisturizer and your collagen, do your cooling mask. So I'm setting you guys up for a spa day at home, which we all deserve. I mean, it's usually far in between where I actually take some time to do a spa day or a spa, spa hour or something like that. But if I can even just get a few things done, it's going to be cleansing my skin, it's going to be popping on my serum and doing some my facial like rollers or my facial wand, which I actually have in the show today as well. So this is the roller. It's two-sided, you guys. So this one is wider for larger areas of the face, and then this one is smaller for areas like under your eyes or right over the brow bone where it's like smaller, so you get some more precision. But isn't the jade pretty? Put this pro tip, put this in your fridge before using it, like overnight. And it's like an ice facial with the roller. It helps your serum glide on. So here's how you use it. And mine is cool right now. I also put it in the fridge before coming on. It feels amazing. Like you could just sit here and do this forever. I mean, it feels so good on the skin. And it's like almost instantly calming. So it feels really good. It does help with lymphatic drainage. So that is going to help with the blood circulation in your skin. It's going to help with any puffiness. So this is great to do in the morning. If you just woke up and you get like, I know for me, especially if I have a lot of salt, but sometimes just in general, waking up and you get the puffiness underneath the eyes, this is wonderful. Get the blood circulation going with this, get the lymphatic drainage going. I mean, it feels amazing on the skin. And then obviously you always want to do in the direction of going up. We want to work against gravity when it comes to the skin. Hello, hello to those of you just tuning in. I see a few new people coming on. Hello, be sure to say hello in the chat. Please also hit that follow button. You'll be notified every time that I go live. You'll have full access to my Amazon storefront where I share all of my favorite finds and things that I use on a daily basis. So I'm going to show you on the other side too. This one I'm going to be showcasing the rest of the live. I'm like, ooh, it just feels so, so good to take a minute and do this for your skin. So right underneath the eye, this is a beautiful size to get underneath there and move, get that circulation going, help with the lymphatic drainage underneath the eyes. And then obviously you'd want to go up on the bridge of the nose. But for $17.97, you get both the Jade Roller and the Gouache tool. Gouache is amazing. I mean, it's like centuries and centuries old, used in China for doing exactly this, getting the blood circulation going, assisting in anti-aging. So I'll show you guys that tool as well. So here's this up close. Kind of this heart shape, which helps with the contours of the face and getting that in there. So with this one, while this one you can certainly do without having like a serum on right away, this one I definitely would recommend priming the skin with a serum. You could do the vegan collagen serum that we just talked about, or I mean any other serum. Basically, you're just wanting to utilize it so that it glides across the skin. So I'm going to take this contour shape here, and you don't do a ton of pressure, but you want to do enough pressure so that you can get the blood circulation going, get the blood flow. This also helps with lymphatic drainage, but it's so nice that it's contoured and designed, double chin area like this, going out towards the chin. It feels so good. And this is something that you could do while you're watching TV. If you're standing over the stove, you're cooking, you're waiting for something to get done, something's defrosting, you could easily spend just a couple minutes doing this 1 to 2 times a day. And I feel like for $17.97, getting the two tools is really, really nice. And just use it with your serum. It just feels great on the skin. And like I said, it's easily contoured. So you get it here too. and draw that up. And then the flat side for under eyes, you just want to do like more of a pressure. You don't need to drag this one. If you're wanting to get a little bit of the lymphatic drainage underneath the eyes, definitely use the Jade Roller with the smaller side, because you'd be able to get it this way really nicely. But if you're doing it with the gua sha tool, I would just recommend more of like pressure. And this feels good in of itself. And like I said, throw these tools in the fridge prior to using them. And it's like an eyes facial. It feels really, really good. For those of you just tuning in, hello, we are talking all things beauty and Valentine's Day gift guide. Next Monday is Valentine's Day already. So just giving you guys some ideas, gift guide in the beauty realm, what to grab. We're just talking about the Sidara Jade Roller Gouache Set. It comes with both of these for $17.97. There's also a couple different colors as well. Let me go ahead and click in so I can show you guys the additional colors. There's the Frosted Quartz. So there's a pink one, which is your quartz tool. But yeah, so this is 28% off today. This is a great gift for yourself or for your loved one, to just spend a few minutes on them and their skin, right? So let's go ahead and move right along to the next product. I'm going to shift some of these over. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful Friday. I appreciate you spending your Friday with me, talking all things beauty. If you are tuning in on YouTube, hello. Be sure to come over and join us on Amazon Live. I have popped the link in the chat so that you guys can come over there and say hello. So let's go ahead and move right along. So we've got another skincare tool. I just pulled it up on the screen. It is the Solo Wave 4-in-1 wand. This thing is a nice little secret weapon, another great tool to use on the skin. So let me go ahead and get the video pulled up for you guys while I get this pulled up, and I'm going to talk about it too. Okay, so this is the Solo Wave wand. Let me turn that down so you guys don't hear it. So there's the video here. This is me unboxing it. So this thing is so cool. It is the size of like a Sharpie. You see that there? No buttons on this thing. No buttons. It's touch activated. And then you get the charging area here at the bottom. And it comes with the cord, as you'll see in the video, your charging cord. No block. It doesn't come with the little charging block, but the charging cord. This thing charges super fast. They recommend your first time to do it for 2 hours, but it holds a charge for like 2 weeks, you guys. I mean, it's crazy. I was at my parents' house for several days staying with them, and I had forgotten the charger. This lasted for me to use it like every day that I was there with no charge. So easily 2 weeks of a charge. But this little guy is a 4-in-1 tool. It uses microcurrent technology, red light therapy, facial massage, and therapeutic warmth. They do recommend for you to use this for 2 weeks. The claim is that your best skin in 2 weeks. I don't know if it even took that long for me to see some difference. It's all about consistency though when it comes to this stuff. So you do need a conductive serum to use this tool. It's $147.99, very well priced for this category of skincare tools for sure. A conductive serum is what you need to use it. I know that Solo Wave sells one, but the one that I use is the vegan collagen from Pacifica. So you can use something that has aloe vera in it, blue tansy, hyaluronic acid. Those are some of the key ingredients you want to look for in your serum, your conductive serum. So it's very similar in the aspect of like an ultrasound, and they have to use the specific gel to use the ultrasound and be able to see everything. Very, very similar in that for the electrical waves to actually penetrate the skin, you need the same thing. So like I said, this is a great investment tool. This serum beats the price of the Solo Wave wand, but it's totally up to you which one that you want to try. So this is touch activated. So you can see the red light therapy coming on. Red light therapy is really good for reducing the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, minimizing breakouts, redness in the skin. So if you're acne prone or blemish prone, something like that, it's really good for and minimizing the appearance of breakouts over time. So again, consistency. If you keep using this, you're going to keep seeing improvements in the skin. The microcurrent, it uses low voltage waves for stimulating muscles deep in the dermis and promoting smooth skin. So this, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it. So you have to be careful on how you turn this thing. This is like a huge thing. I have heard people breaking this because they turn it the wrong way. So it's 90 degrees counterclockwise, and that's how you get it going this way. So the microcurrent helps with promoting smooth skin. That's why you need your conductive serum, some type of conductive serum. Like I said, you can definitely get the one from Solar Wave Wand if you want something that's a little bit more cost effective. 1 milliliter of the vegan collagen serum would do the trick just fine. That is the one that I use. So it also has the facial massage that's going to help with your lymphatic drainage on the skin, and then the therapeutic warmth, which is 107 degrees Fahrenheit. It feels amazing on the skin. I tried this, like I said, when I was at my parents' house, I had this and I tried it on both of my parents, and they were like, "Ooh, that is really, really nice." So your 107 degree Fahrenheit will also help with your penetration of your other skincare products that you're using. So I'll just show you. I have makeup on, so it's not going to do exactly how, but this is how you would use this tool. Is you would just start again at the chin and drag up. So their recommendation is to use this for 5 minutes a day for 2 weeks to see your best results with it, right? So if you can commit to doing this for 5 minutes, easy to do because it feels really good on the skin. But that's how you would want to do it. So again, you're working against gravity. You just pull upwards. They do have the little guide that comes with it to show you exactly how to use it, where to use it. So for under eye area, just be very, very cautious on how you're using it. But you can turn it back this direction for precision underneath the eye. I don't know if you guys can kind of hear the vibrating. So that's your facial massage, which is going to help with the lymphatic drainage as well. And then, as I mentioned, the low voltage waves, electrical waves, those are for stimulating deep in the dermis, promoting smooth skin. So if you're looking for red light therapy, interested in trying it, definitely do the investment of a conductive serum. And then this is really, really nice. Like I said, super small, no buttons. So it's kind of jazzy as far as the look. Very, very sleek and feels great on the skin. It's $147.99. Really nice tool. Hello, hello. I see some new people have joined. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are talking all things beauty gift guide for her for Valentine's Day. We've got a lot of skincare, some makeup products as well. And we were just touching on the Solar Wave wand, which is super, super nice. 147, it's a 4-in-1. The red light therapy, the microcurrent, facial massage, as well as the therapeutic warmth, which is 107 degrees. Feels amazing on the skin. Something to note, because like I said, you gotta make sure you turn this guy in the right direction. So touch activated. Let's see, my hands might not be hydrated. Like I said, I have makeup on too. Okay, there we go. So touch activated there. So you'll notice one thing when I first got this, I was so excited to try. I took it out of the box, started doing it, and I was like, oh no, it doesn't work. It's broken. Guarantee you it's probably not broken. I mean, you might get a rare occurrence where it is, but I was thinking, oh no, I just got this, 147 tool and it doesn't work. You need your serum on. If your skin isn't hydrated, so there you go, that's a sign right there. My skin wasn't hydrated. If it isn't hydrated, it's not going to work. So you definitely need to be well hydrated on the skin and use the conductive serum. That's where you're going to see the most benefit, and then obviously it will turn on and work. And then after each use, I would just recommend wiping it down. If you guys have any questions, be sure to pop them in the chat. I'm happy to answer any questions that you guys have. Also, just go ahead and say hello if you are tuning in. Hit that follow button. You'll be notified every time that I go live. You'll have full access to my Amazon storefront. So really fun. I try to get on here 1 to 2 times a week to talk to you guys about my latest finds and uses. So that is the Solar Wave wand. super nice. Like I said, if you're even interested in red light therapy at all, this is a great starting point. A 4-in-1 tool, and then here's the getting started guide. So it's actually pretty thorough for what it comes with, how to use it. And I know there's several other colors as well that this little guide comes in. My thing with the 5 minutes, sometimes it is hard to find 5 minutes to sit down and do something for yourself. So I would say as frequently as you can, you know, if you can even get 3, you definitely will be able to see a difference. So after those few days that I was at my parents' house and I was actually able to use it because I had some helping hands with my son, and he was having a blast over there, I saw a difference. I was telling my mom, I was like, my skin actually feels firmer because I was using it regularly while I was sitting there watching TV, while I was sitting there talking with my parents. I was using it. I was like, okay, I'm actually noticing a difference. So I know consistency with this thing, you probably would see a very, very good change in your skin because over just a few days of using it consistently, I was noticing a difference. So greatly priced. I mean, for like I said, $147.99, definitely right in line with some of the other tools within this category, red light therapy. It can go up really, really high when you're talking about red light therapy, but the charge holds for like 2 weeks, which is great. And then it's a 4-in-1 tool, feels really good on the skin. So let's go ahead and move right along, you guys. Thank you to those of you just tuning in. Hello. We are talking all things beauty today. Gift guide for her. Valentine's Day is coming up. So now we're moving along to kind of facial tools, or I guess not tools, because we just kind of did gadgets and tools as far as skincare, some really good things to take care of your skin or gift that taking care of the skin. I know all of these I would love to receive. So next up, I'm going to go ahead and get it pulled up on the screen, is the Tweezer Guru tweezers. You guys, these are best sellers. So I got them here in the blue. Thank you so much to Tweezer Guru for sending these over for me to try. It's a pack of 2. I'm going to go ahead and click in. I know that there's a pink one as well, but you get 2 of these. Okay, so they're normally $11.97. Today they are $10.17. And then there's some different colors as well. There's a pink, there's a black, let's see. Oh, there's several. So there's pink, there's black, there's light pink, there's 2 tones. So this thing is, these are stainless steel. They're 5 by 1, and they're really easy to use. The slant is a little bit wider than some of the other ones, and then they're very precise. So I feel like for that price, that's great. You get 2 tweezers, which will last you a while. So here's the blue one. And then here's what the slant looks like. So really, really nice for precision. Here, let me do it this way so you guys can see even better what that looks like. They work incredibly well. And I feel like I always lose my tweezers. I'm like, where is my tweezer? When I go to sit down to actually like groom my brows, I'm like, where are my tweezers? So the fact that this comes with 2, and then, I mean, they last too. So you'd be able to use one for a while, you know, and then switch them out, because just like anything else, stainless steel, it's going to get dull. So to be able to have a backup on hand for that price is amazing. And then, like I said, there's some other colors too. So, I mean, if you don't want the blue, you can definitely get the pink, but they work very, very well for precision grooming, and pulling like little tiny hairs. You can see there. And so this gripping is really easy to use. So I used to do lash extensions, and you know, the tool is obviously different, but as far as like the grip, it's very soft and easy to do, because there's other ones that are like really hard and it feels not very good in your muscles. You know, they're a little bit hard, and trying to get in there and get the right hair, it gets like annoying. So you want something that's like firm but fluid to use. And this one definitely is. So yeah, 2 tweezers by the Tweezer Gurus, and these things are best selling. They come in several different color options. Stainless steel, great size for travel. You know, they're your average size, but easy to throw in your beauty bag. I know I don't know if you guys can kind of see. I need a little bit of brow grooming myself, so I'm gonna do a few on camera. We'll see if you guys can see them. Hello, To those of you just joining, be sure to hit that follow button. Say hello in the chat. Thank you so much for being with me here on this Friday. Also, let me know where you are tuning in from. We've got a gift guide for her. Valentine's Day is coming up, so it's all things beauty. We have been talking about skincare, taking care of your skin, skincare tools. So if there's anything that you see in the carousel that you missed, just let me know. I'm happy to go back over things and showcase again. So let's see if you guys can kind of see at least how easy this is to use. I saved a few of my brow hairs so I can do them on here with you guys. But yeah, you'd be surprised that it's like not that easy to find good tweezers. It kind of seems like, oh, they're all the same, but they're really not. They aren't all the same. If you've ever gone to like your local drugstore and picked up a pair and you get home and they're kind of rounded and you go to do some grooming and it's like, this is grabbing nothing, like the super cheapy ones. So these ones, incredible price. You get 2 of them, but they work really, really well. They get in there and you can use them both ways. So I use them in the traditional way, but if I'm going in to get something, my brow hairs are a little bit more dense. So I like to turn it the other way to get even more precision out of that back side and get some hairs pulled out. So yeah, a great deal. 2 of them. They come in different colors. They come in the pink, which is the best seller. These are best sellers. So great price. You get 2 of them, stainless steel. They work really good. Here, I can show you guys what that pulled out. If you're into ick, so you can see how much came out of there. So $10.17, just over $10 for 2 tweezers. You'll go to the drugstore and get a pair for $12 and they'll fail you. They'll be that weird, like rounded, you think you're getting in there, you're gonna groom your brows at home, you're not going to the salon, and then they're not even that great. So you don't wanna be disappointed. Grab these, great gift for yourself, gift for someone else, good price. So while we are on the topic of brows, I have another brow, I actually have 2 more brow products for you guys. So I love brows. I've been doing my own brows for years and years. I used to go and get them threaded, which I absolutely loved that. I loved getting them threaded, but it's time consuming. And then when you're a busy mom and running around, you don't always have time to just go and get your brows done. So I just started doing myself. So I really like brows. I like mine more of, well, before like high school, middle school is like that ultra thin, super thin, over groomed brow look. But now we have reverted back to more of your nice fluffy brows, minimal brow look, very full, fluffy, which is so beautiful. I love that. So this little guy, let me get it pulled up for you guys on the screen, is the NYX Brow Glue. You guys will have to let me know. Have you guys heard of this? This thing is amazing. So I was like super into, I'm like, oh my God, I'm loving this like full, fluffy brow look. And you can like alter it. So as I mentioned in the beginning, I'm a professional makeup artist. So I've done tons of different brides, so you always get like a different brow shape and a brow look. So what's nice is kind of like with the new trend of like the fuller, fluffier brows, you can alter it, right? So it doesn't have to be that like editorial straight up and down unless you want that, but you can kind of have it fluffy and up, but then also kind of polished too. So this brow glue by NYX is $6.15. So easy to commit to, great gift, and I'm actually going to do my brows on here for you guys. I didn't put any brow stuff on. I just groomed them with the Tweezer Guru brows slanted tweezer if you guys just are tuning in. But let's go ahead and do some brows. Also, you guys, be sure to say hello in the chat. Let me know if you guys have any questions at all. I have my chat pulled up over here, so let's go ahead and talk. If you have questions, let me know what you're doing today, where you're tuning in from. We are just talking all things beauty. Okay, so this is the wand that comes with this NYX Brow Glue. So I was hipped to this from my friend Carly. she was like, oh, I really, really like this. And I love NYX. NYX has always got great products for great prices. And it's a little container, but you don't need very much of this at all. For $6.15, like I said, great find. And it allows you to do either like your thinner grooming or your fluffy brows. So let's do some brows. I'm just going to show you. So I put a liberal amount on, and then a tip is to press it into the skin as you're doing it. That's when you're going to get the best like payoff as far as the fluffiness goes. So this works beautifully if you have like full brows, or you kind of just wanted to do a fluffy brow without any product as well. I know I have some unruly brows, so here's that. Oh, sorry. Let's see. This eyebrow has it on. This one does not. So this one is kind of just fallen into place as far as grooming, but this holds. So it's a trick that you can do with this now is I'm going to take the brow pencil that I'm going to use to fill in just a minute and just press it in. So if you press this up, I mean, the hold is incredible, you guys. So this is the editorial brow. If you wanted that, you could totally get this with the brow glue, and it holds. So look at that. Crazy, right? I mean, it holds really, really well, and it's not like super sticky feeling on the skin. But for me, what I now do is when it's in that full, like fluffy position, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other one too, and then we'll move right along to this as well. So this is typically $8. It's 23% off. Like I said, $6.15. And if you kind of have like some crazy brow hairs and you just want like a clear brow gel, this is great for that too. You could totally not have to do like the full fluffy brow, but you could just kind of tame them. Okay, so I'm just doing the other eyebrow for you guys too. So I put a good amount on, and then I just press them upwards. And I've got a few crazy brow hairs that tend to do what they want to do, but this holds them in place. That's why I love this thing. I'm going to make sure I have another one ordered before I run out, but it lasts, you guys. It really, really lasts. Like, I've had this now for several months, and look how much I still have left. So it definitely lasts you a while. Just peeking on you guys in the chat. Be sure to say hello. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them. Okay, so then I'm going to take my brow pencil, and I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm just going to kind of press them up. Now, if you wanted that editorial brow, at this point, you could just stop. This is that fluffy, unkept, you know, brow that's in. For me, this is just a little, it's a little much, unless I was doing a photo shoot. So if I was doing like doing makeup for a photo shoot, you know, this would totally be in. You could leave your brows this way. But now that I have that on, I let it set for just a second because I want it to get a little bit tacky and hold in place. I'm going to take my e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil. I have this in the shade Auburn. Let me get this pulled up for you guys on the screen. Hello, hello to you, those of you just tuning in. And also, if you are tuning in on YouTube, hello, be sure to go ahead and pop on over to us on live and say hello in the chat. What if you have thin brows? Great question. So you could definitely still use this if you have thin brows. You just are going to have to do a little bit more on the back end. So this would be great for getting them shaped and in place, kind of where you want them. Like if they're a little bit more wiry and unruly, this would at least help get them in place. And then, like I said, you do a little bit more on the back end with like filling in. So I just got the e.l.f. Instant Brow Lift pulled up on the screen. I have the shade in the Auburn. You guys, this is $2.74, and it works really good. It's like a waxy, here's what it looks like up close. A waxy pencil, really easy to use. So for those with thinner brows, great question. Like I said, this is great for getting them in the place, kind of getting them tamed, get them in the place that you want. And then filling in is where you're gonna really have your name in the game, right? You're gonna have to do a little bit more. So this is dual-sided. It comes with the brush on one side. Take this off. So you get your spoolie on one side, which is great. I know for me, I always want my brow pencil, my brow product to have a spoolie because I'm like, okay, I'm not looking around all over for my spoolies. I've done makeup for 15 years, so I have like tons of packets of spoolies, but I don't always want to run around. So when I'm doing clients, I need the spoolies, but when it's just for me, I'm like, I want my spoolie right on there. So super handy, $2.74, great. And then this is the pencil side of it. So for thinner brows, again, like I said, on the back end is where you'll do your most work. Like for me, I'm just gonna take it and do brush-like strokes with this, you guys. And I always start in the front of my brow and just lightly flick up. So I'm doing just tiny, tiny brush-like strokes. And you get that filled in as much as you want. For those with thinner brows, this is going to take a little bit more time to fill it in. And one tip with finding your like brow product, or sorry, your brow shade, always go a shade lighter. Always. That's like coloring your hair too, because the color is going to always come out darker than what it says on the box or on the product. So when you're dealing with hair, definitely always opt for a shade lighter versus trying to go your shade or darker. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, that is not the look I was going for on my brows at all. So that's my recommendation. Kind of a pro tip with that is just go lighter. I would rather have something a little bit lighter and fill it in than something that's too dark. And then you're like, oh my gosh, because you don't want your brows to just like be a whole new person. You want them to shape your eyes and look good on your face and work with your hair, all of that, right? Okay, so that's all I would do with that. And then I'm going to take the spoolie side and brush them up. So because they have the brow glue in them, they're a little bit tacky. But see, this is where the spoolie comes into play. You brush them and then kind of brush them downwards. So there's the difference. So this one just has the brow glue in it, keeping it up, keeping it fluffy. But then this one has now been filled in, and then just taking the spoolie and running it thinly across that top portion. So you still get a full looking brow, but it's not like, you know, unruly like this, which some people like. So you could certainly leave it that way. But you get the full brow, it's filled in, but it's more tamed, you know, just a little bit more tamed across, I guess is the best way that I would describe that. So let's go ahead and do the exact same thing on the other side. I'm going to pull my mirror this way to see if it's a little bit better for you guys to see as I'm doing it. And also, if you have any additional questions, just pop them in the chat. I'm happy to answer them. Also, let me know what you guys are up to today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, talking beauty, gift guide for her, Valentine's Day. So again, I'm just doing the brush-like strokes and going in an upwards fashion. Just take your time with this. There's no rush. You want to do like little hair-like strokes. This is more of a domed pencil versus like a thin one. So just go light-handed at first to get it across. And then just lightly fill in. Always start with a little bit less and then fill it in more, you know? Don't go heavy-handed and then you like, oh, I just ruined my whole makeup look. And this Instant Lift Brow Pencil is $2.74, you guys. Such an easy investment, right? Great price. Easy to keep in your kit and find your shade. So this is in the shade Auburn. One thing is as you're going and doing your brow-like strokes, it may turn down. So just go ahead and take it and turn it back up a little bit. Okay, so now I'm just flicking this upwards, filling that out, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to take my spoolie side and comb it through. Combing it through blends out the color and blends it out really well, kind of fills in the sparseness and makes it look like a little bit more even too. So you, thank you, Auntie. So this one, you could leave it this way too, right? So after you have put the brow glue on, you have filled them in and then brush them up, you could leave this way as well for kind of a more tamed look too, right? So I'm just going to take my spoolie on the other side and then just thinly or lightly go across the top. And then that's it. So they're both filled in. Of course, both you guys, it's very uncommon for anybody to have twin brows. I don't think I've ever seen anybody with twin brows. You guys know someone, let me know, because I have to see that. They're sisters, not twins. If you haven't heard that, it's so true. So you can make them both look great and even and shaped up, and they're never going to be exact, but you want them to frame your face. So those two products is definitely what I would recommend. And that's how I fill in my brows, is just using the Brow Glue by NYX for $6, a little over $6, and then the brow pencil. So I alter between my brow products occasionally. This one stays. This one I switch in and out just depending like how dense of a look that I'm going for. But yeah, so like I said, this is the e.l.f. Instant Brow Lift. It's dual-sided, $2.74. So let's go ahead and move right along. Let me know if you guys have any questions. If you are just tuning in, hello, welcome, happy Friday. If you are watching over on YouTube, I have put the link in the chat. Come over and join us on Amazon Live and pop in the chat and say hello. Also, be sure to follow, hit that follow button if you are not following already. You'll be notified when I go live. You'll also have full access to my Amazon storefront where I share all of my beauty finds, favorites, fashion, home. Like I said, I have a toddler at home, so I share some of those favorites as well. If we are not connected on social, I'm at Beautybykamskouture on all social. So just be sure to hit that follow button and stay tuned for my Amazon lives. So let's go ahead and move right along to some foundation. I feel like foundation is always so tricky and can be like very hard. You know, there is a multitude of foundations out there. So, but this one right now I try different ones all the time. Fan faves, they change. This one is a fan fave of mine right now. This is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I wear this in the shade Warm Beige. It's a 1 fluid ounce bottle. Here's what the, what's it called? The pump looks like. It's designed to be undetectable. It's medium to full coverage and it's oil free. So it's really, really nice. If you are just tuning in over on YouTube, be sure to pop in and say hello. I have provided the link in the chat to come over and see us on Amazon Live. And if you are just tuning in on Amazon Live, welcome to the show. I am so happy you're here. Thank you for hanging out with me. Go ahead and hit that follow button. You will be notified every time I go live. We're just talking beauty favorites, beauty finds. Valentine's Day is coming up. Okay. So this is the foundation that I have on right now, and it looks like a skin-like finish. So you get medium to full coverage in this guy. Like I said, it's oil-free. I certainly would say that you could use this if you're combination, if you're oily, if you're dry. I would just say double up like your hydration underneath. It might not give you enough hydration, but there's hyaluronic acid in this too, so it certainly could. I would give it a try. Several shades this guy comes in. It's vegan free, it's vegan friendly, they're cruelty free. So it's got coconut water in there. Okay, I'm just peeking at the chat. If you are just tuning in, hello, be sure to say hello in the chat. It's got coconut water in there, alpine rose, and hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid, you guys, is such a call-out ingredient right now in so much skincare. It helps with hydrating, moisturizing the skin, and that's where you get that dewy look. So like I showed you the vegan collagen serum by Pacifica earlier, where the finish just looks like dewy and glowy and hydrated, hyaluronic acid, that's what does that. And that's what's in this foundation. So here's the finish. All I have on is my concealer, which we'll touch on next, and the Born This Way Undetectable foundation. Like I said, I am in the shade Warm Beige. Definitely pop over to the product page. It's $27.88. to find your shade in it. But the finish, I mean, it's so nice. It looks like your skin and it feels like your skin too. So you guys, if you didn't catch the beginning of the show, I was showcasing some different skincare tools and I was able to go right over this foundation because it looks like skin and it wasn't coming off. I don't know. I love the finish. Like if I'm going to be wearing makeup, I don't want to have that cakey look, of course. You don't want to have that heavy feeling or anything like that. So this one is lightweight and gives a really nice dewy finish. Like I said, some of the call out ingredients in this one is your coconut water. That helps with replenishing the moisture in your skin. So that's why I think combination oily, if you're dry, if you're very dry, you might want something even more hydrating or double up on your hydration underneath. Definitely do a moisturizer and a serum. It's got alpine rose in it, and then, like I said, hyaluronic acid. So this is a great find, great gift. Too Faced is really, really good. I've used Too Faced forever. I love that, but this foundation is definitely a standout of theirs for me. They've got the Born This Way in matte. So if you want a matte finish, for me though, you get I have combination skin and I feel like matte finishes sometimes can look a little bit dry even on my skin. So it has to be like a really, really nice finish of the matte. For me, the matte one in the Born This Way, it's just a little bit too matte. So what I love about the finish on this one is that it's not matte and it's not like that ultra dewy. Because with combination skin, I don't want to look like, I want to look glowy. I don't want to look oily, right? You don't want to look oily, you just want to look glowy. This gives you that finish. And it's easy to wear if you just have like some imperfections, flaws, or recent breakout like I do, and you want a little bit of coverage, you certainly can get this with this. This is buildable. I will show you guys on my hand. Easy to build, medium to full coverage, certainly. You could even double up as a concealer on this, which I've done before. So here's the texture of it, and I'm gonna blend it out for you guys on my skin there. So really, really light and sheer as far as the look, but the coverage is there, right? You can see my veins here. You can't see them on that side. So it gives you beautiful amount of coverage, but it feels good on the skin. So this one I really, really like. Definitely check out the product page, or you can even go and take a look at all of the swatches so you can find your right shade. But yes, this is a great foundation. And like I said, it's oil-free, vegan-friendly, cruelty-free. Definitely one that I have in my makeup kit right now. If you guys are just tuning in, hello, welcome to the show. Be sure to say hello in the chat. I'm checking in with you guys over here. So definitely ask any questions that you have or just say hello. Happy Friday. Happy that it's Friday. Okay, moving right along is the concealer. This is the Kaja Don't Settle Concealer. I'm using it in the shade Sweet Toast. So here's what this looks like. It's a doe foot wand applicator. Nice sleek packaging. Here's the doe foot applicator, you guys, with the contour. Thank you, Nancy. So there's the doe foot applicator. So this gives amazing coverage. I have a little bit of it underneath my eyes already, and it covers really well with kind of that dewy finish on the skin. And this one also comes in a multitude of colors. But yes, the coverage is great on this one. You could do like a little bit of a light coverage or a full coverage on this. You definitely could get it. So I have some on. I'm going to go ahead and double up just so I can show you guys what it looks like going on and layering it. Because this is easily layered. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit on. I could even do a little bit on this breakout that I have right there. But I'm going to pop just a bit underneath the eyes so that you guys can see. What I like about this one, it layers beautifully with the Too Faced foundation, but you still get like a very natural finish look on the skin. It doesn't look heavy, it doesn't look cakey, any of that. So I'm just going to go ahead and pat this into that inner corner to layer it. So I haven't set my makeup today just because I'm going to be showcasing a finishing powder for you guys. But look, so there you go. The coverage, right? So good. It's there, but it looks natural. It looks really, really natural on the skin. Photographs well, on camera well. So this is a good one as well. $16. And it's several different colors. I'm using the shade number 7, Sweet Toast. So definitely take a look at the different swatches to see which one would be your shade. But there's the coverage layered on. Really good, right? It's a noticeable difference. So this one I already had under. So what I did is layered this underneath the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. And now I'm just showcasing an additional layer for the coverage on the top. So I'm just going to blend out my other side. So a pro tip, you guys, if you want additional coverage from your concealer, is to let it just stay on the skin for a little bit. Just let it hang out. Don't blend it out right away. Just let it sit there and then blend it out. You'll get the additional coverage that way too. Hello to those of you just tuning in. Welcome. Happy Friday. I'm just talking all things beauty. Valentine's Day is coming up, so this is a beauty gift guide for her. Some of my favorite products and products I use on a regular basis. Okay, so I'm just getting that blend out. I did leave this side on a little bit longer. Okay, so there's that. So such good coverage, right, you guys? And it looks natural, so you kind of get that dewy glow, but it looks really good and hydrated underneath the eye. I know with me, I just naturally have like, I don't know, I won't call it creepy, but like smile lines like this. So I don't want anything to settle in there, and that's why I like this concealer. That's Don't Settle is the name of it. But yeah, I mean, it really does a good job of not settling into the lines. Less is more with this. Definitely just pat it out. Another tip is you can take your like beauty sponge, spray it with your finishing powder, and apply it, like pat it into the under eye. That'll help with completely setting the under eye. And something that you want to set your under eye right away so you don't get the creasing in any lines, any fine lines and wrinkles. You just want a really nice, like seamless look. So that is the Kaja Don't Settle Concealer. I love using brushes, but sometimes you just need to, like how I was getting in there, sometimes you just need to use the warmth of your finger to like get in there and blend it out. So such good coverage. Like I said, a really nice dewy look on the skin. I'm using the shade Sweet Toast number 7 just for reference. And then let's go ahead and move right along. So if you guys have any questions or you want to recap any of the products that I've already touched on or that you missed, pop them in the chat. I'm happy to go over the products that I've already talked about if you have any questions. So next up is bronzer. We are moving right along with face products. This is the Tristique Bronzer Stick Refill. So this guy there's a, what's it called? Like the original product, and then this is just the refill product. And I have this in the Brazilian Bronze shade. I'll show you guys it up close. Super easy to use. When you have like a bronzing stick, it makes it really, really easy to use on the skin, right? Like I said, this is Brazilian Bronze as far as the shade goes, but instead of like using a darker shade of foundation, which you can certainly do, I do that sometimes too, but to contour the face, when you have it in the stick form, it makes it really, really easy and glides on nicely. I'm gonna pop a little bit of this on for you guys just so you can see what it looks like. And this one comes in different shades as well. This is just the refill. It's $21 for the refill. It is sustainable. That's how they have the refill packaging, and very, very easy to use. So let's see. What brush do I want to use? This one is a little bit denser, so I'm going to grab this brush to show you guys. If you guys have any questions, just feel free to pop them in the chat. So I'm going to go ahead and get this applied on the skin. It's very, very creamy, so super easy to use. I always like following the contour line of my ears. That's how I like to contour my face. It's going to give more of a lifted look. And then I don't pull it in so far so you can kind of get that contour in the face, but it doesn't look like you have a ton of makeup on. Now, if you're going full glam, that's a totally different story. I can do a whole live on like full glam, but just for everyday use, and I'm just going to start blending it out. So I have this in the Brazilian bronze, and I'm just going to do more of like a patting sweeping motion to really get like, I just went on vacation a little bit, glow, but not like overkill, right? Just want it to highlight and contour what you naturally have. Of course, unless you're going to be on camera doing pictures in a wedding, photography makeup would look a lot different than what I'm showcasing today. And like I said, I could certainly do that for you guys if you're interested. Definitely let me know. If you haven't connected with me on Instagram, I am at Beautybykamskouture on all socials. Be sure to follow me here on Amazon. I go live 1 to 2 times a week and also have access to my storefront where I share all of my favorite products and finds. Okay, so that is the Tristique Brazilian Bronze. So cute, right? I mean, it just kind of gives you that contoured look, a little bit of bronzer look, like maybe she went on vacation, maybe she didn't, that look. So I love kind of just a little bit of extra color, glowy on the skin. I typically would go like a little bit right here too to contour, but we'll just stick with it right there. $21 for the refill, and I'm using it in the Brazilian Bronze shade. The size of the refill I actually really like because it's super easy to keep in your makeup kit and have on hand if like you're traveling. Great size for that. I know there's some different colors. If you guys have any questions, pop them in the chat. I'm happy to answer any questions that you may have. So let's go ahead and move right along. So this is a face product up next as well. This is the Vapor Beauty Aura Face Multi-Face Stick. Where's mine? Here we go. I have it in the shade Courtesan. So here's the packaging of this guy. Let me see. Give me just a second. Here's the packaging on this guy. It's got frankincense in it. Here's what it looks like. This is the Courtesan color. There is, that's what I was just pulling up for you guys. I believe there's 6 different shades in this. This you can use on face, eyes, cheeks, lips. I mean, it's a multi-stick. So if you're looking to minimize the amount of products that you're using, this is a great find. $36, comes in 6 different shades. And like I said, it has frankincense, it has lotus. It's perfect for on the go. I'm gonna apply a little bit this on my skin so that you guys can actually see the color. It's very pretty. I have it on my lips. This is what I have on my lips today. I love a multi-stick. I mean, it just simplifies the beauty routine, especially when you're limited on time. You are limited on time and you're trying to get out the door, grab one product, right? Throw on your foundation or mix your foundation with a little bit of moisturizer. So you make your own like BB cream and then use a multi-stick, which you can use multiple places. Like I said, eyes, cheeks, lips. It's what I have on my lips. So I'm just gonna touch up my lips now with this and put a little bit more on there, and then I'm going to also apply it on my cheek too. It feels really good and like soft on the skin as well as the lips. So it looks like, oh, she's got a little bit of color on there, but you can barely even feel it. That's what I really like about it. $36, comes in 6 different shades. And like I said, for one-use product, multi-stick, you can use it on eyes, cheeks, lips, face, kind of wherever you want it. It just makes it easier to do makeup quickly, on the go, you know, get in, get out, do what you need to do, and still look just so polished. Great for travel, so you don't have several different products in your like carry-on or your bag, right? So that makes it nice as well. I'm going to pop a little bit on the cheek so that you guys can see what that looks like. Easy to throw in a carry-on, easy to throw in your purse. So I'm going to put this right underneath where I did my bronzy stick and the Tristique one. If you guys are just tuning in, hello, I see some new people have tuned in. Thank you so much. Go ahead and hit that follow button. You'll be notified when I go live. You'll also have full access to my Amazon storefront. So here's what the shade looks like before I even blend it in. I have it on my lips as well. The color payoff is amazing. So I just did like a few dabs on either side. You get great coverage. And then I'm just gonna blend this out. I mean, just simplifying the routine for daily use is so nice, right? One product, eyes, cheeks, lips, and it's kind of got this like dewy finish to it. Easy to blend out, wears it layers really well. So if you needed to quickly like touch up for later, having one product that you can use everywhere is really, really nice. Or like I said, like for travel. So there's what that looks like on. Very pretty, kind of a very rose. I know they have a rose quartz, I believe, shade. This is a courtesan shade, but really pretty to simplify your routine. One product, and I don't know, it makes it easy as a mom. Like, it feels really good on the skin. Looks like, oh, she's got, like I said, a little bit of color on there, but it's not overkill, and it feels good. It's very lightweight. So $36, comes in 6 different shades. They are vegan, they're cruelty-free. Let me see some of the call out ingredients as well. So yeah, this has the organic sunflower oil. It has the frankincense that I mentioned. So you definitely, you get that kind of scent. The frankincense, just a little bit. You can certainly smell that. It smells good. It's got tulsi and lotus. And then, like I said, the hydrating aspect is that organic sunflower oil that's in there. Cruelty-free, vegan, so great product to have on hand. 6 different shades, and like I said, it's $36, so it just simplifies that makeup routine for sure. Okay, so let's go ahead and move right along to the Haley's Beauty. So this is the finishing powder that I was telling you guys and why I hadn't set my under eyes yet. Let me just get a sip of water. So this finishing powder is blurring, pore filling. I don't know about you guys, but I like my skin to look like a filter without having like a ton of products on, or for it to look heavy or to feel heavy. That's a big one. So this is the Soft Focus Finishing Powder. So like I said, this is long lasting, fragrance free, cruelty free, and it's made in the USA. Oh, look, I have it backwards. There you go. $22. And the size, you guys, is 0.26 ounces, 7.5 grams. And I'm going to show you this on half of my face first so you guys can see how well this works. I was impressed when I first tried this. No scent at all to this at all. When I first tried this, I was like, oh, they're not joking. So I was like, I got to share this one with you guys because this is a good one. So the shade of the powder itself is kind of like this beige translucent shade. That's what it looks like up close, and it definitely fills in the pores. So if pores are kind of a concern for you or are a concern for you, this product definitely fills them in. So I'm going to start with just one side. Thank you so much to those of you just tuning in. Welcome. Be sure to say hello, hit that follow button. You'll be notified every time that I go live. Also, if you guys have any questions, just let me know. Okay, so I got a little bit of it on here. Let me get my mirror again. I don't know why I keep moving it because then I just need it again, huh? Okay, so I'm going to start setting the under eye and pressing this really good into the skin. And then I'm going to showcase it to you guys so you can see the absorption of oil that it does, but also this blurring effect into the pores is amazing. I did a little like trial video on this one, and I was very, very impressed at what it looks like. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab a little bit more to put on there. It's, like I said, it's $22. I grabbed a ton. Let me get some of that off of there. And that's their claim too, is like it's blurring. It's like a filter in a jar, and it definitely is. I mean, it does a really, really good job of setting your foundation and on the skin and filling in pores if pores are a concern for you. Okay, so before I do the other side, let me show you guys. Look at that. Hopefully you guys can see the difference because there certainly is one. I should grab another. See, okay, so here's the side without it being set, and then here is the side. You can tell it looks more like filtered, right? That's this powder. I mean, I was like, the first time I tried this, I was like, what in the world? This is really, really good. So $22 for this finishing powder. It's cruelty-free, vegan, fragrance-free, made in the US, and sets makeup beautifully. The wear is good too. Like all day wear, setting the makeup underneath there. I wore this for several hours and it stayed really, really good. Okay, so let me just match up my sides and show you guys. No scent to it. It's kind of that beige. Let me click in and see if there's other colors in this one or if it's just the one shade. I believe it's just the one shade. The finish is matte. It is designed for all skin types, you guys. Okay, so there is my full face set with this powder. Really, really nice. And it feels good, like it's not heavy. That's the thing. I'm like, I cannot stand when products are heavy or cakey. I don't like it. Okay, yeah, so this actually comes in just one shade. Maybe they'll expand the shade range at some point. Just even though it's translucent, I'd have to test it out. We do a favorite brush set and show what each one is used for. Yeah, I should, yes, I can definitely do that in the future for sure. I can get that set up. That would be very, very helpful. Thank you so much to Amazon customer for following. Say hello in the chat. Let me know where you're tuning in from this Friday. Happy Friday. Okay, so that's the blurring effect of this Haley's Retouch Perfecting Setting Powder, you guys. Like I said, oh, so here's the, I'm just going to show you like kind of that buttery finish, cruelty-free, vegan, blurring. I was like I said, my pores drive me nuts. I like a dewy finish. I kind of like that glow on the skin, and I'm totally okay with seeing like texture. But my pores, I'm like, oh, they drive me nuts. This, I was like, okay, I'm very impressed because it filled it in really, really nice. So if you guys can kind of see, it just looks very soft and it feels soft. It feels incredibly soft on the skin and sets the under eyes beautifully and fills in the pores so you look like you're filtered, although you're not. So really, really nice. Okay, let's move right along. If you guys have any questions, pop them in the chat. A brush show would be great. That's a great idea. I will get that set up. So if you're not already following, make sure you hit that follow button so that you can catch that if you're interested in that. I will also have a, what's it called? I just lost my whole train of thought. The Valentine's Day gift guide for her coming up in fashion. I've got some great stuff to share with you guys in that one. I'm very excited for. Okay, let's go ahead and move right along to the next product. Perfect for winter. This is a great gift for Valentine's Day coming up. This is the Butter London Quick Fix Cuticle Balm. Okay, let me go ahead and get this opened. If you are not already following, please go ahead and hit that follow button. You will get notification of when I go live. Also, feel free to get connected with me on other socials. I'm at Beautybykamskouture. Hit that follow button here, though, on Amazon, and you'll have full access to my storefront. And then we can chat together whenever I go live. So this is the Butter London. It's cruelty-free. It's a moisturizing cuticle balm. I know that this has jojoba. Let me get it pulled up, you guys, so I can share some of like the key ingredients in this guy. They are vegan. They're cruelty-free, gluten-free. So it's got, yes, so it's got the coconut, avocado oils, vitamin E. Really good. So I'm going to open it up so I can show you guys the top portion of this guy. Here's what the actual dispenser looks like. There we go. And you just squeeze it and it comes out in different areas. See there? And then you just do it straight onto your cuticle. This is so easy. And this, it's like little silicone. The tip there, it's like these little silicone grippers. So you just sponge it on, and even that feels really, really good, like on the nail, rubbing that on. And I know for me, between washing my hands all the time, doing the dishes, And I even have gloves. I have these cute little pink gloves that I use to do my dishes. My hands just get dry. They just get torched with all the hand sanitizer, with all of the hand washing, all of the dishes washing. This is so nice. I would do this like 2 times a day, do it day and night. I mean, it's just so hydrating on the cuticles. And it still kind of feeds right into that, like, what's it called? Like your spa, like at home, right? A little self-care. Just spend a few minutes putting this on. It smells really good too. It's like, how would I describe that? Maybe like coconutty, like just a hint. It's light, very light fragrance. $18, and you don't need very much of it. A little bit goes a long way for sure. Here's, oh, wrong way. There we go. See, it just gives more of a hydrated look across the nails. Easy to go, have on the go, throw it in your purse, keep it in your makeup kit. I mean, and then just do it day and night. And it definitely makes a big difference on your cuticles, especially in dry weather. And like I said, not only just dry weather, but between washing your hands, your hand sanitizer, doing the dishes, all of that stuff, your hands and your nails can just take a beating. I have press-on nails just because I cannot get to the salon anymore. I miss the salon. Sometimes that experience, but at home it makes it easier, right? But this I love using for when my nails, my cuticles are getting dry. Really, really nice. Great gift or gift to yourself. $18. Smells good. Very hydrating on the skin. So that is the moisturizing cuticle balm. So let's go ahead and move right along. I have another nail product for you guys, and it is the Sally Hansen. I've talked about this. I've showcased this several times in my shows. This is the Good Kind Pure new vegan formula from Sally Hansen, $8.99, and this is the shade Passion Flower. They do have several other shades, but I use this one all the time. Like if you go to my storefront, you'll see this on there, but you'll also see my hands utilizing this color. Going into spring, it's such a pretty color. And like I said, $8.99, it's their new vegan formula. And this is the shade Passion Flower. So one of the standout things for me on this is how quickly it dries. It dries super fast. So I just did my toes last night before trying these foot peel pads that I'm going to show you guys here shortly, because I thought I was going to be able to get a picture of my feet. And I'm like, I need to paint my toenails. It dries so fast. It dries really, really fast. So I would say once you put your second coat, I always do 2 coats of it to get the most color payoff. But once it sets and dries, it's like 2 minutes. It dries in 2 minutes. So that's my call out with this. The formula is really smooth, glides on easily, but it dries so quick. And again, this is a shade Passion Flower. It's $8.99. Definitely try some other colors, but if you're always in a hurry or on the go, kind of doing things quickly, this is a great option for fast drying nail polish. Definitely stand out for me on that. Like I said, 2 minutes, I put it on, 2 minutes later, it's like dry, and that's a double coat. So that one I love, a great gift to give. The color is pretty going into spring, Valentine's Day, especially if you're doing like, what's it called? Like a little gift bag or gift box or something like that with that in here. Brides too, you guys. Spring is coming up for your spring brides. This going in like a little bridal box for the bride to be. I know there's some beautiful like opaque colors, but it's really, really nice formula and dries super fast. That is the call out on that one for me. If you guys are just tuning in, hello, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me this Friday. I am just talking all things beauty gift guide for her. Valentine's Day is coming up, so be sure to say hello in the chat. Hit that follow button. You'll be notified every time that I go live. So let's go ahead and move right along. Next up is the best seller lash curlers, you guys. These guys right here in rose gold. This is $9.47. Under $10 for this, and it comes, this is from Brilliant Beauty. Thank you so much to Brilliant Beauty for sending this over for me to try. And like I said, best seller. It comes with a silicone pad already in here and 2 replacement pads, also with the carrying case. I'm actually going to grab that for you guys because I don't have it over here. I am going to pick that up and grab it for you guys really quick. Give me just a second. So let me show you the carrying case that's in here and then the replacement pads. But like I said, these are a bestseller. So here's the two silicone, not silicone, rubber replacement pads that it comes with. You generally don't get 2 additional pads, so 3 in total that comes with this lash curler and then this cute little carrying case to keep it in, to just keep it nice. But for $9.47, really good. And then it comes, like I said, in different shades. I was like, oh, I love the rose gold, and it works really, really well. I'm not going to showcase it curling my lashes today because I've got some false mascara on, and I'll be talking about that in a minute. Super excited about that. I just tried it, like, woo, I like this. So lash curlers, bestseller, $9.47. It comes with the satin bag, 2 replacement pads, but 1 that's already on there. Again, eyelash curlers are an investment just because it seems like you have to keep going through them. Also, the curl is different on all of them, but the curl on this one is really nice. It does clamp down nicely without like going all the way or hurting or pinching or anything like that. So this one's great. It's got 34,000, you guys, 34,000 reviews. This is a rose gold #1 bestseller in eyelash curlers. $9.47. It is on Prime. It comes in the rose gold, black. It comes in like this mermaid tone one and also silver. But yeah, like I said, 34,000 reviews. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 4-star reviews, and I can see why. It's definitely worth it. It quickly curls them and double curls very easily. And then, like I said, it's very rare that you'll find an eyelash curler that's going to come with 3 of the pads in total for replacement. Because just like anything, they kind of dull down once you start using it, you know, every day doing the double curl. They're just going to get a little bit like worn out. So to have an additional on hand is super, super handy and nice. Definitely throw this in your cart if you need one, something to have on hand. I know when I find a good lash curler, I'm like, okay, because again, you pop into the drugstore, you grab one, and you're like, this isn't even doing anything. You know, it's not curling my lashes well. This one curls really, really well. Listed on my Amazon storefront. So definitely hit that follow button if you are just tuning in. Hello, welcome. Happy Friday. Thanks for joining me. Be sure to say hello in the chat. If you are on YouTube, come on over and say hello in the chat as well. Thank you so much to the Amazon customer for following. Do you press and hold or quick press? Do you press? Wait, sorry. Do you press and hold or quick presses down? Okay, so for me personally, what I do is I get it on the lash. Like I said, I'm not going to do it today because I have my mascara on that I'll be sharing in just a minute. I put it on and I press and hold for the first one. And then I turn it up and I do 1, 2, 3 like that. So hopefully that was helpful. Next time I showcase this, I can show you guys it curling my lashes, but it works really well. And I do, like I said, a press and hold. I hold like for just a few seconds, and then I do 1, 2, 3 going up. That's how I get the best curl. So I did curl my lashes before I put the false mascara on and use this one and love it. I've been using this one for the last several weeks and really like it. Like I said, it's a bestseller for a reason. It works really good. Such a pretty color too, right? Rose gold. If you're just tuning in, I talked about the new Beeler face steamer, which is white and rose gold. So, so pretty. I'll touch on that again at the end if you guys are interested, but under $10, you get 3 replacement pads, or 3 total, 2 replacement pads. Really, really good. And the satin carrying case, which is super nice. So let's go ahead and move right along to the viral mascara. If you guys haven't seen this before, this is the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara, $4.99. This thing was sold out forever. I was trying to get my hands on this thing. I was seeing it all over TikTok. I was seeing it all over Instagram. And I was like, this thing cannot be this, like, this cannot be this good. I kept seeing the videos, all of that. I'm like, okay, it's pretty good. I really like it. So $4.99 for this guy. I have it in the shade Jet Black. And let me show you the brush. It gives you a false lash look is what the claim is, which it actually does. It works really, really well. So here's the brush. So the brush is going to get in there and get all of the little lashes. It's more full. Now the only tip with this guy that I would say, like for getting the best look, is how you see at the tip there, how it's got quite a bit of product. I would get that off. If they come out with another formulation just like this one and one of the like a silicone spiky brush, oh, I'm all over it. I mean, because the formula is great on this one and it gets you the very full lash, but I would love something that is more kind of like a spiky brush. So let me show you guys. I'm going to apply this to my bottom lashes because I don't want to apply it over my false lashes that I have on at the top, but I'll show you guys what this looks like in real time. Like I said, a viral product, best selling. Let me see what the reviews on here. I was skeptical when I first got it. I was like, this can't be this good. Like, why is this so good everywhere? It's #1 bestseller in mascara, you guys. Really good. It does just come in the one shade, but it's got okay, listen to this. It's got 224,000 reviews, 4.5 star. It is really good. Grab it. It's $4.99. So great gift for yourself or for somebody else, right? So I'm going to go ahead and apply this on my bottom lashes so that you guys can see this in real time. And I won't do it on one eye. So my little tip with doing my bottom lashes is always kind of a wiggle and a drag to get the best. And make sure you get the extra product off the, what's it called? Off the tip. Because otherwise you're going to be doing the inside and it's going to get on the bottom. And I will get all up in the camera for you guys in just a second so you guys can actually see the lengthening effect of this mascara is crazy. And especially for the price. I mean, I'm sure you guys can already see it. I don't even need to get like super close, right? Look how long it made my bottom lashes look. And the formula is really, really good. It's not too chunky. So it's thick. I will say that it is a thick mascara, but the lengthening effect is really, really nice. So there's that eye with it on, and then here's this eye with it off. Hello, hello. I see some new people have joined. Be sure to say hello in the chat. Thank you for hanging out with me. We are talking all things beauty, Valentine's Day gift guide for her, some best sellers, spa at home gifts. Be sure to say hello in the chat. Hit that follow button. You'll be notified every time that I go live. I showcase a bunch of beauty and fashion, and on my storefront, I show things that I use every single day at home. Okay, so this is starting to go into that second layer, which honestly you probably don't even need. So I'm going to get up all up in the camera in just a second to show you guys how good this mascara is. Okay, see? Look at that. That's the bottom lashes with like basically a coat and a half. I just started going over it again, and then that's my other eye without anything. So nice, right? Definitely like lengthens, give that falsy look, kind of that doll eye effect. So I'm going to do the other side. And then I'll show you guys again. But you can even, like I said, even from here, you can certainly see the lengthening effect that it gives on the bottom. Bestseller, 224,000 reviews, #1 bestseller in mascara, and it was viral. Okay, let me do, it's hard for me to talk. Where's my, see, my tweezers are coming in handy that we talked about, my Tweezer Gurus, just for grabbing. I have like a little tiny, I want to say my dog Dallas's hair on my false lashes on this side. So I need to get that off. So I'm just going to use my Brow Guru tweezers. Oh my gosh, how frustrating was that? This little, you guys, look at that. This little tiny hair on there was on the lashes, but I've got it now. See, they came in handy and they were right next to me. 2 of them. All right, I'm gonna do the other bottom lashes on the eye. Wow, on the mascara, right? Yes, I know. I was just like surprised. And like I said, I love trying the bestsellers, the viral products, all of that. I really do. But I am skeptical on things too, for sure. So I was like, okay, is this really going to be as good as they're saying? But it is. So I'm going to do my other bottom lashes on the other side. Okay. So like I said, I like to do a wiggle and a drag on the bottom lashes because I don't want it to like press against the skin and then have to go over it with like a Q-tip or something. I've got my falsies on the top, so I gotta get those out of the way because you don't want to put mascara on the falsies that I'm wearing, and I'll touch on those in just a minute. Okay, so there is like almost a coat and a half on this one. And this has lasted me too. I'd have to look to see when I purchased this, but it's been a while because as soon as I saw it come back in stock, I was like, ooh, I'm grabbing that. Like I said, because it's viral and it's $4.99. So such a good gift. Here, I didn't even show you guys the packaging up front or up close. So this is the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Look Mascara. And let me show you the other eye. So that is the mascara on the bottom for both. Really nice, right? And like lengthening. So really good, something to have on hand. Like I said, it is a really good formula and definitely does the job as far as lengthening. It gives you the fullness too. I just wish they would have an additional one exactly the same formula, just with like your silicone or rubber grippers so that I like to get into this portion of my eye with my mascara, and that's what I need. I need something very small at the top with the spikies to get in there. If you guys are just tuning in, hello, welcome. Please be sure to say hello in the chat. Let me know if you guys have any questions. And if you are tuning in on YouTube, hello, pop on over. I did provide the link in the chat so you guys can come on over and see what we are talking about. Let's see. Okay. So let's move right along to the next product here. Get it pulled up on the screen. It is the Wet n Wild Mega Last Breakup Proof Eyeliner. So this guy is also a great gift, $4.98, another one under $5. It's a liquid eyeliner. It's the one that I have on today. So beautiful, beautiful wing. It's smudge proof, easy to apply. So it glides on super easily. It's a very fluid feeling to it. So if you are not very good with liquid eyeliners or you're just kind of testing the waters, this one is like, I would say like medium user friendly only because of how fluid it is. So I'm going to shake it first. You definitely want to shake it first before each use. This is 17% off, $5.99. It's $4.98 today. So definitely something easy to grab. I have it in the black, so I'll just showcase it for you guys on here and how fluid this is. Look at that. And the finish is more of like a matte. So see, it's already drying down. It dries down super fast and it's a nice matte true black, which you want. I mean, I really like that look, especially when I'm doing like a wing. I like that. So this is a great one. Breakup proof, it's smudge proof. So once this dries down, I'll go over it, but I want to give it a chance to really set. Let me see if this guy comes in other colors. I don't believe that it does. It's got really good reviews too. It's 4.5 stars, 13,000 reviews. It's an Amazon choice in eyeliners. So it comes in black and brown. I have it in the black. I just like that. So it says the finish is metallic. So it's not super matte and definitely not like dewy. I'm going to give it another second to kind of set up. And then, like I said, it's $4.98, great price, and it's very fluid. So, like I said, if you are new to liquid eyeliner, this is like a medium learning curve, I would say. you know, just test it out, give it a few chances. Because of how fluidly it comes out, you could, like, what's it called? Error proof is like not there so much, but it would just take a little practice. Okay, so this is setting up. So look at this. Oh, it's smudging. I guess I didn't let it set enough, but I've had this on since this morning, you guys. So if you give it a chance to actually set up, it's like transfer proof. It stays on really well, right? So I didn't give this chance a long enough chance to like really set up. And we've also had a bunch of like, what's it called? My serum and foundation. But yeah, so this works really good. Like I said, it's a better test to do it on where it's been set up since this morning. A great gift or something to keep in your kit. Good size. Like I said, the texture is beautiful. It's very fluid. So I would say there's a bit of a learning curve to using it, but it glides on super easy. You can definitely do a multitude of styles, a wing like I have it, or if you wanted to do it thinner in the inner corner like I have it too, you get that precision tip, which is super nice. Hello to those of you just tuning in. Thank you so much. Be sure to say hello in the chat. Also hit that follow button. You'll be notified every time that I go live. You'll have full access to my Amazon storefront. I would love to know where you're watching from. We are just talking all things beauty and Valentine's Day gift guide for her, showcasing some great products. So next up is my Falscara. You know what? I'm going to start with the starter kit, which is also a bestseller. And it's what I have on right now. I kind of touched on it earlier, so I'm going to show it to you guys. So here is the Falscara kit. It comes with the Bond and Seal, the Wispies, the applicator, and then your how-to guide. Okay, so this is what I have on my upper lashes. I just tried this the other night for the first time, and I'm super impressed. It took me forever to like try this one. I couldn't get my hands on it. I tried to get it at Ulta several times, and my local Ulta didn't have it, and so I was like, what is going on? Why can't I get my hands on this stuff? But it is really, really good. So let me go ahead and get the package opened. So it comes with a very thorough how-to guide. So I'll showcase that really quick. Very, very thorough how-to guide on how to use the product. There's some pro tips in there. This was my first time using it the other day and the first time having them on, and I really, really like them. Like I said, I wasn't sure. So here's the little tool that it comes with. This is your application tool, very pretty, kind of like this purpley color. And one tip with this is to clean it off after every use. So clearly I didn't wipe this down with my like rubbing alcohol right after every use. And then your Bond and Seal. So this is dual-sided. You've got the seal portion and then you've got the bond, and I'll take this off so I can show it to you guys. So here's the bond. This is what you apply first. So you apply this at the base of your lash, and that is to bond the little wispies to your lashes. And then here is the seal side. So this is what you apply just above the wispies to really seal it in. So I have had these on now for this is the third day. Oh, is this the fourth day? This is the fourth day that I've had these on, and they are lasting. So they also have like an overnighter seal. So it's designed to help it last even longer for up to 10 days. But I've already had these on. Now this is going to the fourth day, and they're really lasting. So they go underneath the lash, which I was nervous about at first. But once trying them, I'm like, okay, I can see why. And it looks so natural on. Like you wouldn't know that somebody has them on, but it gives you a nice effect. So I used to get lash extensions all of the time. I actually miss getting them. But obviously with everything going on in the world, that got shut down, and I just haven't been back since then. So I was looking and have been looking for something else that'll kind of give me that look without having the maintenance of going to the salon. And I've heard great things about this. So I was like, I'm going to finally try this. And like I said, I've been trying to get my hands on this. So here's the wisp. And I finally did. My only caveat is I'm a volume girl. So when I would get my lash extensions, I would get them in volume. So I opted to grab these wispies too. So see how these are like amped up from these ones? So this is the one that comes with the lifting kit that we're talking about. And then these are the add-ons. So I haven't even dipped into these ones yet, but they're more like voluminous, they're wider and longer. So I'll touch on these in just a second. But like I said, I wanted to get something that I could do kind of that lash extension look at home. And this is giving me that. So you don't need any mascara on top of it. I'll get a little bit closer so I can actually show you guys how it's bonded underneath. Hopefully you're not squirmish like for under eyes. Couple of tips with this guy. When you're taking the wisp off, make sure you grab every little hair on there. Otherwise, your lash wispy will separate and it's going to drive you nuts because that's what it was doing to me at first. And I was like, are you kidding me? So here's what the wisp looks like up close. And you take your bond first, you put your bond on first, and then you literally just hold and grab this underneath. And then you just line them up. Super easy to apply. And like I said, it gives you such a pretty look. My thing is I will certainly be doing this a lot more. I just want more of like a voluminous look because I used to get volume lash extensions versus just the classic. I also would get hybrid, so I like that look too. So I like that this makes it look like you have something on, but it's not overdone. So very easy to apply. I would say it might take a couple practice runs with it to get it exactly how you want it, just because that's how it was for me. And then the tool itself, you can take and, here, I'm just gonna look in the mirror, kind of pinch your lash to the falsies so that it gets a more seamless look. So I'll get closer so that you guys can actually see what these look like and underneath the bond. So they look incredibly natural. And like I said, it might just take a few times to practice with them to really get it on there. Because even like for me on this side, it was like lifting a little bit. And I was like, what is going on? I wasn't sure like what's happening, what I was doing wrong. But I think it's just going to take a little bit of practice. But the look is certainly there. Really, really nice. And then you can get a fuller look with the wisps. So that's these ones. So I'll get those pulled up for you guys. I didn't mention the price, $16.49 for the kit. And you get the bond and seal, you get the wisp, the lengthening wisp, and then the little tool. So a great gift. I would grab it. It goes in and out of stock so much. So if you see it and it's in stock, just grab it, especially if you're interested in trying it for sure. Okay, so let me go ahead and get the wisp pulled up. These are $7.99, 11% off right now. And these are the ones that are going to give you a little bit of the more volume and full look. At least that's what I am seeing. So they come in several different sizes. You get a couple different rows. You get small, medium, and large in this. These are also reusable. So if you take them off nicely, the remover is sold separately. If you take them off nicely, you can clean them and you can reuse them, which is really, really cool. And then here's what it says on the back as far as like their wisp versus others. So it's thinner, more seamless, and like I said, super easy to apply. I grabbed both. I wanted both at the same time for the additional wisp to do a full look, but I wanted to start with the lengthening kit. So if you like lash extensions, but you wanted to try something at home that's a little bit different, this is a great, great find on that. So the wisp, these are $7.99. Like I said, 11% off, normally $8.97. And then you could get the kit separately, and the kit by itself is $16.49. So you wouldn't need both. I just wanted both to be able to try both. Okay, so let's move right along. This is the last product coming up. I can't believe it. I feel like this is going so fast. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the show. And if you are just tuning in, welcome. Be sure to hit that follow button. You'll be notified every time that I go live. You'll also have full access to my Amazon storefront. So the last product is also a bestseller. This is the Soft Touch Exfoliating Foot Treatment. I don't know if you guys have heard about these. These also were viral. They've been seen on Dr. Oz. They're all over TikTok, all over Instagram. So these things are used with natural ingredients and botanical extracts. It's got AHA and BHA So your lactic acid, which is your AHA, it's got malic acid, which is also an AHA, salicylic acid, which is a BHA, all for exfoliating your foot. Okay, I tried to get a picture and a video for you guys of me actually utilizing these last night, and it was a mess. So I was like, you know what, we're just gonna talk, we're gonna talk about these. And I'm only in day 1 and my feet feel like butter. So as you go on, you get your best results. I believe it's in 7 to 14 days. Yeah, a week to 2 weeks out is when you see the best benefit. But your feet start to peel. So after like day 1, your feet will start peeling, and it's different for everybody. So here's what this looks like. And they want you to definitely follow the directions. A pro tip is to wear them for 60 minutes. I didn't even get to wear it for 60 minutes. I had it on for 45, and that's all the time commitment that I could give to these. But you can throw on socks on top of them and hold it on. That really locks it in. And I'm going to show you the booty that it comes with. It comes with these little stickers. This is secure. This secures the boot on your foot. And then here's the little booties themselves. So thank you so much for Soft Touch for sending these over for me to try. These were crazy fun, and they feel great on the skin. So here's the booty itself, you guys. So you cut along this line right here. You put your foot in, and then you seal it with the little stickers. And then you throw on some like socks or booties or whatever to kind of keep it in and add the warmth. And then once it's off, once you're done, you take it off, and then you rinse and wash your feet. And then, like I said, you get the best result in 1 to 2 weeks, but your feet start peeling. So mine have started peeling, just a smidge, but they feel really, really soft today. So I'm very curious. And immediately after using, it's like this cooling effect. Your feet feel really, really cool. And that's got to be from the amount of natural extracts in here and your exfoliants. So they feel really good on the skin. It comes in a pack of 2, so you get 2 booties per pack, and there's 2 of those in here. And like I said, you get your best results in 7 to 14 days. They recommend, let's see, for better peeling performance, soak your feet in warm water for 10 minutes a day. For me, I just cannot have that. I don't have 10 minutes a day to soak my feet, but I could do it, for a little bit. And I know a Pumice, what's it called? Like your foot exfoliator, your manual one will also help the process. So it's like a spa at home for your feet, you guys. These are really, really cool. $11.45, normally $19.99. So you get 2 treatments in total. So really, really nice. And like I said, my feet feel good today. So I'm curious to know in a few days, what it's going to be like. If you are just tuning in, hello, welcome. Be sure to hit that follow button. You'll be notified every time that I go live. Also say hello in the chat. So that is it for products today, you guys. That was the last one. I hope you enjoyed this gift guide for her. I have a fashion one coming up here in a few days, so definitely stay tuned. Hit that follow button so you'll be notified when I go live for that one. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. Have a wonderful Friday. Have a great weekend, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.